Welcome to another edition of Enable the Sustainable. Today, we are pleased to have the creator of piñatex, Dr. Carmen Hijosa, their marketing agent, Mr. Tay, as well as the owner of Supreme, to review the use of piñatex. Before we begin, Dr. Carmen Hijosa has a wonderful video to share with us all.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Ian. During my many years dabbling in the industry of leather manufacturing, the dreadful impacts of this industry has been brought to my attention on numerous occasions. Unbeknownst to many, leather manufacturing imposes many threats to our environment. Namely, here are the three of the most hazardous, perilous, and dangerous detriments this industry inflicts onto our nature. Number one, the colossal amount of resources required to rear animals to make leather. Raising animals for food and leather requires huge amounts of feed, pasture land, water, and fossil fuels. This would thus take a toll on the dwindling supply of all these resources. Did you know our oil deposits are estimated to run around in 53 years? Anyways, the second danger of this industry is the sheer amount of feces produced. Animals on factory farms produce 130 times as much excrement as the entire human population, without the benefit of waste treatment plants. Livestock pollution could in fact bring about the dirtying of our water sources. This would thus require a large amount of energy and manpower to dispose of this stinky problem. Finally, there is still a worrying amount of unethical businesses and companies that abuse and kill their animals in order to obtain their skins. Therefore, we here at piñatex Laboratories feel that it is of paramount importance to innovate a sustainable substitute for leather.
Those are shocking facts indeed. Let's hear what the marketing agent for piñatex has to say about how using piñatex to substitute leather presents economic and environmental benefits. On the myriad of benefits that substituting leather with piñatex will give. Firstly, piñatex is a far more economical and environmentally friendly solution to genuine leather. However, it still retains many of the qualities that make leather so highly sought after. Piñatex is primarily comprised of pineapple leaf fibers. These fibers are a waste product from pineapple harvest, which means we will not need to waste additional resources procuring them. Furthermore, this will also serve as an additional source of revenue for the severely underpaid farmers. In certain countries, the manufacturing of leather is done in deplorable conditions. Laborers are forced to work long and arduous hours just for a small and meager paycheck. Their health and livelihood are heavily compromised due to the fact that they are forced to work with heavy and unsafe machinery while being constantly exposed to toxic chemicals. Whereas piñatex, on the other hand, will require little to no human labor. When compared to another alternative to leather, PVC, piñatex is clearly the better option. This is because PVC is made out of environmentally toxic materials like petrol and chlorine. Furthermore, it is not biodegradable and will just end up as environmental waste after it breaks up into tiny pieces. This is further exacerbated by its short lifespan. Thank you so much for the vivid introduction to piñatex. Now, could Dr. Hijosa please elaborate on the characteristics of piñatex?
Hello again. Piñatex is a non-woven textile which is made from cellulose fibers from pineapple leaves, polylactic acid, and petroleum-based resin, which is a very strong and flexible molecule that strings together a fine fiber. Pineapple leaf fiber has sought-after properties of textile material, like its high cellulose content, good tensile strength due to its length of fiber, matrix ratio, and its fiber arrangement. This helps in making products which are sufficiently strong, biodegradable in nature, and processed residual material brought into effective use, which allows it to be environmentally friendly and toxic-free. Additionally, its hydrophilic nature allows it to be more convenient for dye to take up and retentivity. It can also be used as fertilizers. The chemical properties and structure makes it the quintessential substance for leather.
Well, some great points have been stated, and I myself am convinced to purchase piñatex. However, let's hear the thoughts of piñatex from a CEO of a major business. Hello, is this Shahid? Thank you for tuning in today. Today, we are exploring a new material, piñatex, which is an environmentally friendly substitute to leather. What are your thoughts on this?
I am wondering whether I should use leather or piñatex for my new up-and-coming product. It has a high demand and I am searching for the most optimal and suitable material that will meet the expectations of my customers.
Well, piñatex would definitely be the better choice for the environment due to its myriad of benefits and the detrimental effect leather brings about. First of all, piñatex is primarily composed of pineapple fibers, which are typically left over from pineapple plantations and not a resource that is high in demand. Whereas leather, on the other hand, is made at the expense of cows, a precious and finite resource. The process in which leather is made requires massive amounts of energy and harmful chemicals. Piñatex retains a similar texture and appearance of a genuine leather, with the advantage of it being eco-friendly and sustainable.
It appears that the advantages of piñatex have outweighed everything that leather has to offer. Therefore, I am more than convinced to choose this material for my new up-and-coming product. Thank you, Dr. Carmen Hijosa.
Thank you very much, Shahid and Dr. Hijosa. Now, there's another Singaporean on the line. Hello, Andrew. Could you please give us a short introduction on yourself, as well as any enquiries you might have about piñatex?
Hello, I am Andrew Thier, the Paya Lebar Young Punk community. And on behalf of my fellow Abing, I would like to know, walao, why no more leather? Leather can make my kid waist pouch, my Louis Vuitton bag, my Chanel handbag. This new piñatex sibe atas. Help me out, bro.
No need to worry, sir. Even without leather, piñatex will be able to replace it in all of the products you love so much. Instead of using a detrimental material to manufacture your products, we can use a sustainable and environmentally friendly material to replace it. Furthermore, piñatex will feel exactly the same as leather, if not even better.
After this very convincing presentation today, I'm sure we could all agree that piñatex is the right choice for a better, cleaner and greener future. Thank you all for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one.